Hi guys. Happy Witchy Wednesday. So, this is perfect for Witchy Wednesday, obviously. Everything witchy for Witchy Wednesday. So, what was I gonna say? I totally forget what I was gonna fucking say. It's too hot. I've been cleaning and, yeah, so, I totally forget what I was gonna say. Oh, okay. So yesterday, the day before, I kind of put my foot in my mouth, due to people bashing what is going on at the Oscars and all of these award ceremonies. I retract most of what I said, but until you really get to know the person, don't, target one, individual in Hollywood. So, if you guys really want to know what's going on in Hollywood, which makes me sick, I mean, literally sick, you can watch a short. It's called An Open Secret. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on Vimeo, I think. Tristan Miss Risky, thank you. Thank you for popping in when you did and telling me what I did not know. I had no idea how terrible the pedophilia, I mean, it's just disgusting. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. But it needs to be addressed because it's just disgusting. The church, they go hand in hand. It's like Hollywood and the church now are like that. And it's disgusting. So just the number of children, Hollywood kid stars. It's pretty gross. It's pretty sick, and I hope those people are all held accountable to the highest degree of, what they deserve. I'm still, not... I'm not going to judge those people, obviously. They didn't ask to be, child stars. Some of them were forced into it. A lot of them were forced into it. So that's, we all know that, and we all know how Hollywood works. Disney. Yeah. So just, I do take back, to saying to people, just stop. Because I was part of the problem. Yeah, literally supporting certain films, certain directors. So it's disgusting. So An Open Secret is, I think, something everybody needs to watch. Some people think it's a conspiracy theory, but it's been banned. So it's just huge. It's really big and it's gross. I don't want to see that happen to anybody. And then it goes into, it's the movie. So, the Bohemian Rhapsody, it was, being directed by a child molester. That never got, charges put on him. So, but he then just stopped, directing, like a day before the Bohemian Rhapsody movie was, ready to wrap up. So I don't know. I know what I saw. I know what I believe now. Just watch it, you guys. I mean, just watch it. If you have to have a barf bag with you, there you go. If you have to watch it like completely drunk, go ahead. If you have to smoke a giant joint or 5, that's what I had to do afterwards. I was sick. I was angry. I was pissed off. I was sick. I was sad. And then it was like just this huge, like, knot in my stomach of emotions. I wanted to cry, all this stuff. So thank you so much, Risky, for literally, popping in when you did, because that was the best thing to ever say to me. Yes, it's a big fucking deal. Unquote. Yes, that needs to be directed towards me. I need words like that, people like that, to tell me, you need to watch this because there is something seriously wrong going on in the Hollywood industry. Now, as far as creators, us, See, we have the power to say no. So some of those childhood actors, they don't have that power. They don't have the power to say no. They think it's okay when it's not. So they grow up damaged, and it's really sad. So that's why I have black eyes today, is because I don't want anybody to see my bloodshot eyes from crying over an open secret, because it is that disturbing. It's like watching Food Inc. when you are a meat eater. So, Jen and Sylv. I should have. I seen the post. I wasn't too aware. I should have clicked that, because I know you two are, you two don't lie for one, ever. You guys are true. You are true to yourselves. You spread truth. You spread love, kindness, compassion, tolerance, inclusiveness, equality for all of us. So you have so much love that you guys give out, and I feel like a total heel for, not heeding that warning, because that was a serious thing. I don't know what that was, but yeah, it's very, very, very serious. I feel completely out of my element. I don't feel right. I feel, I don't know. Like, can I beat someone's ass and not go to jail? That's what I want to do at this point, is find these people and seriously beat their asses. And what I find really great, so if you guys want to, find one amazing woman, obviously Pink, but, obviously there's tons of amazing women out there, including Pink, so not just her. So she was asked in an interview I was watching quite a few hours ago. They asked her, they said, okay, so Pink, what is your take on, Harvey Weinstein and, everything that's going on in, the Hollywood and the movie industry and all of that, the music industry. What, has anything ever happened to you? Do you have a Me Too? To Pink is, what the interview was asking her. And she sadly said, sadly no. She's never been in that type of position. She literally, those people, those men, are intimidated by her, so they are not going to put her in the position to take advantage of her like that. And she would beat their fucking asses, and they know that. So that's one artist. There's a couple artists out there that I'm iffy on one more artist now, but yeah. So I thought that was pretty good. It's pretty amazing, her comeback. She would never be in that position, because they know she would kick their asses, and she would. So I just feel like a heel for not, heeding that warning of, watching an open secret. So yeah, I would suggest, what is that noise? A lot of people watch that film, that short, because it's very true. So, anyways, now I lost my train of thought again. Oh, where was I going with this? Oh, okay. So, uncovering the dark secrets of a small Indiana town. So, we have this to go through, and this is really interesting. So, the fictional town. What is going on? Who is moving my stuff? Who the f is moving my stuff on me? I hear stuff falling, but I don't see it. Alright, so behind the smiling faces and quiet streets, all is not how it seems in Hawkins, Indiana. So, the fictional town of Hawkins, Indiana. So, this is really really interesting. So it's not a fictional town. It's not a fictional town, but they say it is. So from Twin Peaks to Sunnydale to Stepford, Connecticut, the very tiny, picture-perfect burg where evil lurks behind every picket fence is one of the most enduring staples in the horror genre. Now with the upcoming Stranger Things, which begins streaming on July 15th, Netflix is introducing a new scary town into the Atlas, Hawkins, Indiana. So, alright Indiana, we are on Netflix. So Netflix, when are you going to give me my own show? I'm being very serious about my own show. So, alright. So, like so many spooky small towns before it, the true creepiest of Hawkins lies in how normal it looks. So it's a town of modest suburban houses, mom and pop dinners, and pep rallies. That just reminded me of Missy Elliott, pep rally. Sorry, but it did. So, just far enough throw from civilization to be at once quintessentially American and a little behind the times. So it's set in 1982. Hawkins is also meticulously faithful to historical details. The ruffled blouses, pastel hues, and boxy cars are reminders of an overlooked moment when the 80s were more Melissa Manchester than Madonna. So this is really kind of creepy, actually. So at first glance, Hawkins is the kind of place where even the evil is pretty ordinary. That's a little scary. And the town sheriff is on a first-name basis with all the criminals. When children go missing in Hawkins, no one worries too much, not at first. But you barely need to scratch the perfect surface to find unspeakable things. And from the moment in the pilot that a young Will Byers disappears riding his bike home after an eerily pretentious session of Dungeons and Dragons, becomes clear that nothing in Hawkins is as it seems, even the surprises. So it's very odd. So this is like between fiction and reality. I don't know if this is real. I don't know if this is fake. But it was a really interesting article. So, alright, so where'd I go? Where the hell did I go? Okay, so as the show unfolds, Hawkins begins to reveal its secrets slowly. Every time you start to think you've got a handle on what's going on, Stranger Things manages to pull the carpet out from under you. There are shady government agents, strange electrical disturbances, and mute telekinetic waifs hiding out in the basement. That's on top of more mundane monsters. So, deadbeat dads, where did I go after that? Scrooge-like bosses and skeevy high school boyfriends. Most haunting of all is the shadowy, loping creature Will sees just before he crashes his bike and vanishes into thin air. So, if some of this sounds familiar, that's because it's meant to. So, it gets even better than this. So, in addition to being a compelling supernatural mystery, Stranger Things is also a loving homage to, well, just about everything. So, it's an ambitious love child of Stephen King, Freaks and Geeks, The X-Files, and tabloid scandals of the 80s. So, it has basis in truth, which is really, really interesting. So, where did I go? So, but if watching it sometimes feels a bit like peering into a pop cultural kaleidoscope, it's clear that the show is not just paying tribute to the science fiction and horror peaks of yesteryear, but also building something new and unexpected out of those seemingly desperate scraps of effluvia. So even Winona Ryder's powerful and jittery performance as Joyce Will's grieving, chain-smoking mother, I love that, seems both a sly nod to the history and statement of purpose. So in the 80s and 90s, Ryder became iconic for her portrayals of sensitive, offbeat, and precious teenagers in weird situations. So it's hard watching Stranger Things not to think of Joyce as a grown-up version of all those earlier characters worn down by age and disappointment. So, writer still has that preternaturally haunted look, but now she has a good reason to be haunted, both because of the unimaginable circumstances she now finds herself in, but also the ordinary cruelties she's been showered with. So it's hard to guess so far where all it's going, but after the hairpin turns of the show's early episodes, it seems certain that Stranger Things still has tricks up its sleeve. So this is Hawkins, Indiana, after all, in a town where everyone knows each other's name and the secrets are always that much darker. So, there is actually truth to a little bit of what is in Stranger Things. So I find that very odd. I find it very neat. It's very creepy. So yeah, I just thought that was a really, really cool one to show you guys. So, alright, so we have a little more on, wow, really, okay, this is even better. I love it that the visions.indianastate.edu. So we have Witch Legend, so Haunted Forest, Knox County, Indiana. And that's not too far away from me. So I think these are pretty neat, actually. If I could actually just like see it, maybe get into it. So yeah, I can't. I don't think so anyway. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so alright, this is Witch Legend, Witch's Tree. So, May 13th of 1971, Carolyn Nichols, Emerson, Indiana. So, the old French farmers in this area used to make what is called witches' trees. When a tree was young, they put a board in it to make the tree have a saddle. So they actually have a drawing of a tree. So they put a board, if it's like V'd, they put a board in there so it actually will bend to the saddle. So these trees were supposedly very lucky for the farmers that had them. So the witch sat in the saddle part of the tree and protected the farm while the farmers were asleep. So the witch did not only protect the farm and kept bad things from happening, but she would punish anyone who... See if I can actually get down a little bit. Damn it. This is really hard to get to. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, sat in the saddle. The witch would sit in the saddle, part of the tree, and protect the farm while the farmers were asleep. So the witch not only protected the farm and kept bad things from happening, but she would punish anyone who tried to harm the farm. So there is a witch's tree located between Emerson, Indiana, and Bruceville, Indiana, just off of Highway 550. So it's pretty neat, actually. If I could actually get to this part of it. So you can't really, you can see it. Alright. So it's just really, really cool. So it's a local legend, it's folklore, it's amazing. So there's, I don't know if you guys can see that. No, you can't, it's two. I will actually post a picture of it. Voila, there we go. So yeah, that was really, really cool. Wow. There's just so much in here. Okay, so now we have a Ouija board in Terre Haute, Indiana. So let's see what the Ouija board one was in Terre Haute, Indiana. So, legend. This is only legend. So December 2nd of 1995. Alright. How do I get to this? Okay, so only the antiques. Alright, so this person says, I heard that the Ouija board game, it's not a game, they sell in the stores made by Parker Brothers do not actually work. The only boards that truly work are the original boards made by witches. Oh, I love how that person spelled witches. These boards can be found at some antique shops. Can they now? So, collector's note, I have actually seen one of the boards that someone bought at an antique shop. He believed that this was the only board that could truly work. For money he spent, it ought to work. Alright, so, yeah, no. It doesn't work that way. They all work. So we have that one. What one did we not go over? Because there are some really, really neat ones. I mean, a ton of really, really neat articles on here. Can I get to number 2? Alright. So yeah, there's really not much more in here. So, I don't know. I do not know. But I thought that was pretty cool. So, for sale, restored home of Salem Witch Trails refugee in Indianapolis. So, yeah, no. Servants of Satan. Oh my god. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool little interesting story that they had. The witch's tree. So I'm really excited to actually go to see that. That would be something very fun to do. So how about some coffee talk? If I can find what's going on. Oh, it's pretty crappy out. Oh god. You people in the Zozo shit. You need to just get over it. Done. You guys really need to get over the Zozo stuff. It's stupid. It is very stupid. Alright. Here we go. Let's see who's yelling at me today. Alright. Crazy Gamer Moose. Why are you playing? You don't play with the board. You use it. Because I can. I know what I'm doing. That's why. You can use a board by yourself. If you would watch more than one of my videos, or research a little bit more, you might understand that. Now wouldn't ya? So, that's just you need to educate yourself. You need some culture. Alright, Reverend Seymour Graves. Hello, how are you? Oh my god, some of those laws are just over the top, lol. They're ridiculous. They're ridiculous, and they're still in effect. Very, very real. Alright. Okay, Reverend Seymour Graves. Are you a real reverend? Like a pagan temple, satanic church? Anything fun? Alright, hello, it's me. LOL. Love your show. Great video. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Marjorie, you too, dear friend. I will only be watching your videos, not gonna respond anymore. Sorry. It's okay. All my love, all the way from Venus and back down again, dear friend. Alright, Jen Zach. Hello. How are you? Alright, I can't stand people who think that they know it all. All I know is you're fucking amazing. Aw, I'm not, but I love you, and thank you. And you're exactly right. We're definitely not promised tomorrow. I love you, babe. I love you too. Yeah, we are not promised a tomorrow, so. Okay, Jen Zach. Oh my god, the wind was crazy here in PA. I was worried about my dogs would blow away when I took them out to go pee. Yeah, my dog wouldn't even go outside. That wind was crazy. I mean, too much. It was over the top. Alright, Lady in Dead. Learn how to fucking spell, you bitch. If someone did this, fake this shit, can real summon Zozo, and it's kind of freaky that it's a trend right now. What the fuck are you even talking about? Whatever you're thinking, cut it in half, don't say it at all, because you're fucking annoying. So get the fuck off my channel. You are quite the fucking annoying, contentious bitch. And you don't even have proper no, I can't even read your fucking comment without proper sentence structure. So no, fuck you. You're not worth it. Alright. Stephen Wold? Hello. Hi, Ryan. Hi. You do this very well. I've only seen a few of your videos, but you're great. Oh, thank you. Wow. I see that you are completely in control with this Zozo shit. Yeah. When I found out what it really was, that it was fake, and I was sucked into a delusion of somebody else, yeah, I was pissed because I did a bunch of research for the idiot, and then the book got sent to me, and then I burned it because it's just garbage. It truly is garbage. Alright, okay, so you do this well. Thank you. I would not feed him the next time alone and pay no attention to it. In another video, I see that you do this very well again. You are a good and sweet person. I feel energy in people, and you are a light person. Thank you. Sorry for my bad English spelling. Greetings from the Netherlands. Hello. Hello from across the pond. Yeah. Your English is better than mine. Better than people that live here. Comment above yours. Lady in Dead. You need English lessons from the Netherlands guy right here. Steven, would you give her some lessons in grammar, and sentence structure, and spelling? Alright. Yeah, Zozo is nothing. It's stupid, it's ridiculous, it's not anything to even worry about anymore. And Zozo really is not trending anymore. I mean, I think people are pretty tired of it. What's trending now, really, in pop culture are these ridiculous, what are they, challenges. That, this new one, this something lady, looks like, I don't know, wants people to commit suicide. Really? Why are teens doing this? Go to the cemetery. Have fun. Don't do crazy stuff like that. So I don't know. Crazy. That's all I have to say. It's just all crazy. So yeah, like the Bird Box challenge. That was ridiculous. The Charlie challenge, which I did, and strangely and oddly enough, the little boy that died in here was named Charlie. Alright, Marjorie, hello. Okay, that you are awesome. That's what I think. All my love, all the way from Venus and back down again, dear friend. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Alright, Katie Louise. Alright, my sister told me that the game is serious, that it can possess you, that a spirit takes control of you and tries and makes you take your own life. No. Your sister heard wrong. Sorry, but she did. And if she had a bad experience with the board, or if anybody that you know did, it's their own fault, because that's what they wanted. Even if they didn't know it, subconsciously they wanted that scare factor, that adrenaline rush. No. That's not even how the board works. Alright, Harvey Warhurst. Hello. Quick question. See? I'm new to demonology. Is it possible to bind a demon to your will because my friend told me she can control jinn? Yeah, actually, yeah. The Lesser Key of Solomon tells you how to do it. But yeah, you can. I've bound a few in my small little experience with all of this. So yes. Zara Wold. Please protect me, OMD. Oh. Okay. The News Fluffle. Hi. How are you? I love watching your videos. If you are interested, John Keel wrote a book called The Mothman Prophecies that was made into a movie. And it has loads of creepy experiences from the Men in Black. I need to get that book. Yes, that is on my... Yes, that is definitely on my list. So, Box of Monsters. You're back. Vowel 1? Fake as fuck. They added orbs effects during editing. You can see the same orbs rise over and over again. It's fake. If you weren't such a fucking prick, and you would listen to what I had to say, I wouldn't have to answer you again. And I'm not going to. So, fuck off. Thanks. Have a great day. Kate the Witch, my darling, I love you. Alright, Saleya Cardona? Hi. Hi. Alright, Christian Rowan. Ooh. What's going on with your father in the kratom? Did he do it, or did he not? Because it is the worst. It is terrible. Okay, he's got a lot of pain from falling off a 10-foot ladder at work that wrecked his wrist and back. He's been smoking for his pain. Okay, good, that's better. But apparently wants to try something different. He was being seen by a doctor, but wasn't able to keep up the payments for his pain medication. It's still legal in the state he lives in, and that's the thing that worries me about it. My mother messaged me about going to get some tomorrow, and I came straight to you about it after trying to, probably unsuccessfully, list some of the things that could go seriously wrong with it. Show him the video. Show him the video of me the day of my last kratom binge, and then the video of the very first video I did when I actually got back to normal. Well, off kratom. Yes, it's very scary. It's horrible. The withdrawal is... everybody's different, so I can't vouch for him, but my body chemistry and my current medication, my antidepressants that I take, and my fibromyalgia medication don't mix with kratom. So kratom's main ingredient is 10 times stronger than heroin. So literally, you're detoxing from basically what would feel like a heroin user. So it's pretty bad. I mean, it's really bad. Now it is a controlled #1 substance. So I am so happy that it is. Okay. Christian. Okay, my mother just messaged me. Apparently I was successful in my reasoning with him, and he's going to go get more marijuana for his pain. Oh, thank the gods. Stick to natural. I mean, that plant is natural, but no. If it's banned in its own country of origin, something's wrong. Alright, so he was just wanting to try something new, and I'm glad I caught him before he had a chance to try it. Thank God. Oh, that makes me very happy. Alright. Alright, Wicked Witch. I love you, my darling. Jen Zach. I love you. So yes, wow. Did you show him my video? Yeah. Look up the worst possible scenarios on YouTube, on the internet, the horror stories of Kratom, because they're true. That's what I went through. And I never want to do it again. I did not think I'd make it out alive. I thought I was dying. I saw death. I really did. And I think being sensitive and open to the spiritual worlds and having that in me and going through a withdrawal makes it just 10 times worse. So it's like all these just different dimensions are coming together, and I saw death. I thought I was gonna die, so I did not think I would be here right now, functional and happy and joyful, and healthy and bigger, gaining more weight and feeling good and stuff. So yeah, it's scary, guys, so just be safe. Just be safe, and I'm really glad that you talked your father out of it. When I first got it, it was great. We were so high, just from one little tiny, like a fourth of a teaspoon. Me, my mom, and my own father were completely high from Kratom. It was insane. It was like Vicodin, so that's why I continued to take it. And then I found the green, and that stuff was like Adderall. So if you have an addictive personality, yeah, just stay away from it. It's terrible, but alright, guys. Happy Witchy Wednesday, and everybody be safe, very safe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. It's time to go make more. I don't know what I'm going to bake today, so yes. Alright, guys. I love you all very much. Thank you guys for watching. I can't believe my book is actually in Barnes & Noble now. And it's Love Letters from Lucifer. I did not think that book would ever reach Barnes & Noble. 2 did. Musings of a Small Town Medium. Didn't think it would ever do that. Humbling. Very humbling. So, alright guys, I love you all with all my heart. All the way from Venus. All the way back down. And I will see you all tomorrow. So, alright guys, just be safe and have fun. So, alright guys.